I'm so good at doing horrible angles. I have not filmed anything yet this week. It is Wednesday. My hair is a mess. Um, it has been a wild day this morning for school because for some reason something's going on with the Chromebooks that the school sent them that they're using. So none of the kids could get on, and I had Aiden try it on his desktop computer, which it works good for doing the schoolwork, but it has issues with connecting to Zoom, which is why pretty soon I'm going to be trying to get him a new computer. But anyway, I guess maybe because nobody could get on to Zoom, his desktop worked for it today. So it was only him and 3 other kids that could get on, and his ELA teacher. Like, he was able to get on in the morning for his homeroom and music, and then after that is when it got wonky. So they figured out that the kids that were on and the teacher weren't using the Chromebooks. They have, like, regular computers. So it's been an ongoing thing for the last 2 classes now that nobody can get on. So they've just been like, okay, just we'll keep you guys updated. So he hasn't had any work to do, no homework so far. So I've been able to get some stuff done. What else was I gonna say? I don't remember now. His special needs teacher did just text me and say she was proud that he didn't get super upset. Like, there was one time where he thought he broke his computer because he couldn't get in. So, like, he came on and you could tell he had been crying. So she was like, oh no, why is he so upset? I think I had talked about that when it happened. But I was like, no, he did good today. He just immediately got on his backup computer and tried that instead. And it worked. So I also wanted to mention that I tried for like 30 minutes yesterday to descale my Keurig because the little light started lighting up that says descale, and I thought you could just do it with vinegar and water. Everything I was reading said you could do that. So I probably ran like 12 cycles and the light still wouldn't shut off. I unplugged it, plugged it back in, the light was still on. So I finally dug out the instruction manual. I just tried to do it again because I realized in the instructions it says you have to press certain buttons to get it to go into descaling mode, or it's not going to register that you're doing it. So I just did that, and the light still won't go off. So I ordered the descaling solution on Amazon. That it should be here today because I ordered it last night because I didn't know if the vinegar just wasn't working or what. But I don't know why it's not working. I friggin' was so against getting another Keurig because the one we had at Steven's grandma's house, she paid like $300 for that thing. It was one of the big ones. And after a year, probably not even a year, it was just under a year, it stopped working completely. We don't know why. Nobody broke it or anything. It just did not work and we got rid of it. So I was super against getting another one, and then they had to come out with that damn limited edition Green Day one. So I bought that, and I've been loving it. But this descaling thing is pissing me off because it's not registering that I cleaned it. I ran the vinegar water solution through it like 12 times yesterday, and it's still got the light on it that says descale. I need to do something with my hair. It's bothering me so much how much it's already grown out, and like I need to dye it weekly, at least monthly, because it grows so fast, and then if it would just go all gray at once, I would probably leave it, but the fact that it's like streaky gray like this drives me insane. My natural hair color, like, can you tell, is like a medium brown. It's very boring, never liked my natural hair color, which is why I started dyeing my hair when I was like 15, but I don't know if I could even deal with it when it goes all gray. I'm sure when I'm old, I won't care. But I really don't want to be gray-haired just yet, you know? I feel like it makes me look older than I need to be. I don't want to look any older than I need to be. So, for today, once Aiden's done with school, I'm just gonna be in work mode for the rest of the day. Can't really get much done in between classes and stuff like this because it's like I don't want to sit down and get set up with everything and then have to stop in like 20 minutes because he's got to go back on a class. Fair warning that before I start talking, if you don't want to hear about being sick, like stomach sick, skip ahead a few minutes until you don't see me talking here anymore. Man, I really need to get like a freaking tripod for out here. This weekend was rough. Well, I'm getting your food. Hold on. Saturday day was okay, but then Saturday night, well, it was probably early Sunday morning. I wasn't paying attention to what time it was. I woke up so sick to my stomach, coming out both ends, like on the toilet and throwing up into the trash because it was just like faucet out of both ends. I don't know if it was something I ate. This is what we can't figure out, okay? Because like I was sick early Sunday morning. Didn't feel great the rest of the day. And then early yesterday morning, the same thing happened to Steven. So, and we pretty much ate the same things all weekend. So I can't figure out what it was though, because nothing was like meat that would have aggravated our stomachs. The only thing different that I did was I made homemade bread dough, but I don't know why that would have upset our stomachs, unless it was like a yeast thing. But I had brand new yeast and like, I don't know. I've made bread tons of times before and never got sick from eating bread, so I can't, it's got to be like a stomach thing. So that happened to him yesterday morning, and then last night it started on me again, but it wasn't like throwing up, it was just diarrhea. So we must have had some kind of stomach bug. I feel okay today. I'm not going to push it, like I'm trying not to eat anything that's going to upset my stomach. But now Aiden's not feeling great, and he's telling me he has a headache. Sometimes he can't like correctly express what's bothering him when he's not feeling good. So as long I haven't seen him go to the bathroom or anything yet, and he says he doesn't have a stomach ache. He keeps telling me that it's his head. So I had him take an ibuprofen, and now he doesn't want lunch, so he's laying down. But like he did all his classes this morning and everything. It's just like about an hour ago I started noticing he was kind of like you can tell when he's not constant like go that he's not feeling good. So I don't know. Steven did say that like everybody at his work called out on Friday because they were all sick, so I'm guessing that he brought something home and we just, for some reason I got it before he did, which is usually the case. Oh, you know what guys, I have to clean out your bowls first, so you need your clean bowls. Hold on. No, give me these. I gotta clean these because these are all icky from this morning. Clean their little kitty bowls before I can do anything else. Oh, I have new candies to talk about, which are like still full because we got sick and didn't really eat any of them. I got the Harry Potter Butterbeer Hershey Kisses to try. If you like butterscotch, you will like these. They're pretty good. I like butterscotch. I'm not obsessed with it, but they're just like, they're butterscotch on the outside. They taste like butterscotch chips with like creamy butterscotch on the inside. And then I got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ones, which we really like these. These are like white chocolate, and then it's got, they taste exactly like how you would think they would taste. They have the like the crunchy cinnamon swirl throughout it that tastes just like all the other Cinnamon Toast Crunch stuff that they've been coming out with lately. And then the Dunkin' Chocolate. Did I already show these? I might have shown these when they came the other day. The Dunkin' Chocolates. These are like the Easter eggs. So the flavors in here are jelly, donut, brownie batter, and coconut. They had the jelly donut. I put them in my favorites video a while back. Like separately jelly donut shaped candies that came in a 2-pack, and they had the brownie batter ones too, but I had never tried the coconut. I love the jelly donut ones so much. But the ones that I had bought when I found them at Five Below, I bought a whole bunch of them because that's the only place that sold them, unless you wanted to buy them online for like 4 times as much. I bought a bunch of them and then realized that they expired like a month later, so I didn't eat them all, and I ended up throwing away a bunch of them because they were all stale. Such a bummer. I should have looked at the... Pay attention in Five Below, because as cheap as their candy is, it has really short expiration dates on it, and that's probably why. But yeah. I can't remember if I already talked about those or not. If I did, I'll just cut this out. But anyway, I'm trying to make something for lunch. Okay. I'm surprised that my phone still has enough memory. I told you I have to keep going through in intervals and deleting stuff and putting it on my computer and just getting it off the phone, because my phone is just full of pictures of Aiden and the cats and like videos of Aiden and the cats. So it's like I've had this phone for like 3 or 4 years now. I have made it a point to clean the refrigerator out this weekend. So that is going to be the main task I'm focusing on getting done this weekend, other than all the work I have to do, which I thought my sale went well, but then after having to buy all the supplies and stuff to make stuff for it, it's like breaking even at this point, because all the supply companies have gone way up in price. I need to raise my prices, and people are gonna hate that. Like, I don't know what else to do, so I can't keep going on the way that it is anymore, because it's pointless. I'm not making money off of it anymore. It's like, I know that everybody wants to be cheap about stuff right now because of the way prices are and everything. Inflation is ridiculous, and there's so many like shops that I started at the same time, and I'm seeing them close, and it's super sad because I don't want to close mine down, for one, and there's a whole bunch of like suppliers and like just online stores that I get stuff from for my supplies that are shutting down too. So it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. I keep having sales, and it's just like I don't want to. I get so bogged down because people order during the sales, and then it's just like burnout because after 2 weeks, even though I put a 4-week thing up on my site, I have people saying, when's my order going to ship? Can I have an update on this? Blah, 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 blah. I've already made the eyeshadows and stuff. There's some I still need to make because I need to get the multi-chrome pigments for them. They haven't come yet. So those orders can't go out yet, but I'm working on all the other ones, and I'm hoping to like get caught up this weekend. But Jesus, I have to make so much Bath and Body stuff that is a pain in the butt because that takes forever to make. I'm actually going to go upstairs after I'm done talking to you, because my lunch is in the air fryer, and I'm going to print all the labels that I need for the Bath and Body stuff, so at least that will be done. And then that's my main focus this weekend, other than cleaning out the refrigerator, because that really needs it. I'm going to work on all the Bath and Body stuff, because I really need to get that stuff done. But that's about it. I am going to go, and I will talk to you guys either later or tomorrow.